Oxygen Steel Plant 1 produces approximately 1 million tons of billets a year. This is done by using 300-ton converters, a ladle arc furnace, and 2 6-strand billet continuous casting machines. The pig iron is supplied in 200 and 440-ton torpedo ladles. During pouring, the pig iron first has its sulfur removed with soda. The pouring ladle of liquid iron is then further desulfurized at the desulfurizing station with the use of magnesium wire. After desulfurization, the slag is removed from the liquid iron. Scrap is supplied via scrap containers. The contents of 1 or 2 of these containers is enough to make 1 load of steel. The converter is initially filled with scrap, then the liquid iron is poured in directly afterwards. During the converter process, any released gases are removed with the use of primary and secondary suction pump installations. Alloying additions are made to the steel using weighing cars during the pouring of the steel from the converter into the steel ladle. The full steel pan is then maneuvered to the ladle arc furnace via the ladle transport and the crane. The very modern DMAG ladle furnace has been in use since 1992. The Trimony transformer supplies the ladle furnace electrodes. The ladle furnace is fully automatic. Even taking samples and measuring the temperature occurs automatically. The alloying additions are transported from the holding bunkers via conveyor belts and then added to the steel. The wire shooter uses 5 types of filled wire. In order to cast the steel, there are 2 6-strand concast continuous casting machines available. Each casting machine has its own lifting tower to maneuver the steel vessels. These towers lift the ladles about 4.5 meters in order to change the ladles over. The steel flows through a casting pipe from the steel ladle into the 14-ton tundish. The casting process is automatically controlled from the casting control room. Both casting machines can cast open, with a bellows shroud or a submerged entry nozzle. Stirrers ensure the correct solidification of the liquid steel. The strands pass with an 8-meter diameter to the straightening machine and the torch cutting installations. The lack of height of the existing building was taken into consideration during the design of the casting machines. The elevator transports the cast billets to the walk-in cool bed. A shovel takes the billets from the walk-in cool bed and places them on transport pallets. The billets are taken on these pallets to the billet mill, billet finishing mill, or the rod mill.